Hey, this lesson we're going to try a cool little technique called the hammer-strum. Now, totally made that one up. And really all you're doing is doing a bit of a hammer-on with an entire chord or part of a chord. And it's a really pretty easy way to sound awesome. So we can definitely put it as a put it on the cheat sheet for great ways to sound better than you really are. Now, we'll stick with our tried and true A minor for the first bit. So the trick here is we don't want the whole chord actually pushed down before we strum. So it's like the hammer on. Now we're going to leave our first finger on and hammer those two notes there. So we're hammering on that second fret on the D and the G. Now, the quicker you do this, the clearer it'll sound. And as you can hear, it's a really cool tone. Alright, so you can get some rhythms actually using it going. So all you're doing is taking those fingers on and off. It's not particularly difficult. Exact same trick works with your E minor. And look, it's the same fingers even, so you can okay, really easy to get a cool rhythm going. Now, you might want to try it though with some other chords. So what about, you may have just picked up the G chord. So just adding in that slight little layer of complexity, okay, for not a lot of effort. Alright, so we've looked A minor, E minor, G. Now, can you do it with something like the C? C's a bit of a tricky chord. How can we pull that off? Bit difficult. So let's not try to do everything, okay? We might just try our first finger. Okay, just that one note, and you can muck around with that. So you've got your D chord, your D major, D actually sounds pretty cool, just total thing slammed on as well. Alright, and got to have A major, such an easy one, all three fingers. Alright, so try it with whole chords, try it with parts of chords, try everything here. So it's a really cool trick. Now, mixing it all together, that can get a bit complicated, but quite cool. So we'll just try our A minor, E minor. Mixing together A minor, E minor, G. Okay, you start to get some really cool sounds there. Now, I think there's a fair bit in that to go on, but we got to have a bit of a challenge, don't we? So you may have had a look at the fast changing one. So if you mix this with a fast changing chords, so fast changing being your alright, you can start to get some really cool combos going. So and you get that super quick, buzzing sound to your chord progressions. So please have a play around with it, and we'll see you next time.